Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Wilds of Eldraine. We're offered a Godric, which I had in the very last draft, and he was fine. I'm going to take it again here, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, there's nothing else that really comes close. Maybe with some luck I could get him to be great. The Witch's Vanity is fine, right? Like, it's a good card, but it actually says it's better than Godric. They're very close, but it likes the Witch's Vanity better. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. I played Godric last time. I'm happy to try something else. Boros is fine, but I wouldn't mind going... I mean, this pack, if I go black aiming for green, I should wheel something out of this pack, right? Sure. Ooh, the Otter Wizard, my favorite. Graceful Takedown's really good, though. Yeah, I think... it's that or Hopeless Nightmare, right? Yeah, Hopeless Nightmare, I think, is actually, according to Draft Sim, quite a bit better than Graceful Takedown. Evolving Wilds would be a reasonable choice as well. But I'll just keep with black for now. Let's see where we wind up. This guy. Moo Cow, how dare you? How dare you think over your choices? Candy Grapple is gotta be the best card here. I mean, Totem Tance is fine. There's some okay stuff down here, but Candy Grapple is a standout. Candy Grapple and Feed the Cauldron. Pretty much guaranteed the two guys to our right are not playing black if these are both still here. Mostly the Candy Grapple, but Feed the Cauldron is still quite good. Yeah? Hopeful Vigil? Best card here by some margin, I think. Ratcatcher Trainee also quite good. I only have one card that like is steering me towards green. This. I think Hopeful Vigil is... I mean, how good is the Trainee? It's quite good, right? Yeah, Hopeful Vigil. I'll take Hopeful Vigil. Maybe we can play Black-White Enchantments / Bargain or something. I think this being here at this point is enough of a signal that we don't just have to slavishly take a black card. We can dip our toes into a second color. Back for seconds. There's a lot to recommend this pack, right? Monstrosity would be fine. Voracious Vermin would be fine. Curse the Werefox. I mean, these lands, they're all fine, but... maybe I'll just play a no creatures deck. It makes back for seconds pretty bad if there's no creatures. I mean, how good is back for seconds? It says it's not all that great. I mean, I don't actually totally disagree with that. I'm going to take an Evolving Wilds. How about that? No. 2-drops are just important. Whatever deck you're playing, you want some 2-drops. Well, this is an uninspiring pile, huh? I don't think I'm going to be playing a deck that wants Sugar Rush. I'm going to grab a Savior of the Sleeping. I guess we could still be in blue. And then Mocking Sprite is okay. This card is fine with enchantments, and Black-White is enchantments. I think that's enough reason to take it over the usually fairly bad color of blue. Knight of Doves. Oh man, not a good card, but nothing here really is. The Tabby's okay. I've never tried to play Knight of Doves. These two really want to get married to each other. We'll see how it goes. And take a Minstrosity over a Scryland. Just to make sure I have some stuff on two. I don't know, I have one Minstrosity. Take a Scryland. I think Wicked Visitor is great. Rowan's Grim Search would also be nice. Any chance we end up in blue or green? I mean, maybe, but none of this is that exciting. This in case I want to splash for some crazy rare I open, maybe. Or an adventure or something. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I didn't take the Minstrosity, the second Minstrosity. Because I think we're going to have plenty of 2-drops. Song of Totentance, that is a game winner. What else is a game winner? Hopeful Vigil wins games, I guess. Yeah? This is also really good with the Hopeful Vigil and the Hopeless Nightmare and stuff. But I'd rather just take more of these cards. And this sometimes wheels. It's not that exciting by itself. It needs a reason. Stroke of Midnight's pretty nice. Ooh. There's also a Scream Puff and one of these guys. For removal, we currently have a Candy Grapple and a Witch's Vanity. Could I skip this? I think the Hope... Where did it go? I think the Stockpiling Celebrant is really good with 2 Vigils and a Nightmare and a Witch's Vanity. I think we have to take some of these. Besotted Knight is fine, but I'll take another Hopeless Nightmare. Okay, this is the Hope deck. I can't rename it until we're finished, huh? Princess Takes Flight, amazing. I will pass a Hopeless Nightmare to take this. Opening a lot of hope-based cards in this draft. Not me personally opening them, but like a lot have been opened, right? We've taken 4 of them and we've skipped at least 2. I don't usually see that many. Good sign I'm in the right lane. Don't think we're going to need either of these fixing cards, but you never know. Let's get a move on, kids. There we go. Ooh, Neva. Okay, it's the signpost for this deck. I'm not actually sure if that's better than Stockpiling Celebrant. But I think it would be nice to have a little top end. Ashiok's Reaper is pretty bad. It might wheel. I'm going to take... I think it's probably wrong to take this, but that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably supposed to take the Stockpiling Celebrant and just like hope something decent wheels. And it probably will. I don't really have any synergy for Greta or for Candy Trail. Like, Candy Trail is just sort of fine. I have plenty of 2-mana creatures. I don't need another Minstrosity. Maybe take the red-white land? I don't currently have any reason to need it, but I don't really need a Candy Trail either. And maybe I'll come across something later. Scream Puff's looking good. Yeah. Always happy to have one of those. Pick 8 Hamlet Glutton? Okay, if you say so. I mean, I'll pass it too. I feel like someone out there should have taken it, but I also don't think it should be me. Woof. I don't really have much life gain, do I? I don't think I'm going to want to run 2 Scream Puffs. They're pretty heavy. But might as well take one. What does that do, by the way? This turn, buy creatures. Oh, Ashy Ox Reaper did wheel. Okay. It's not terrible. Pollen Shield Hair. I mean, I'd rather have a Glass Casket, I guess, is the long and short of that. Creature tokens, we'll have some with the Hopeful Vigil, but not a lot. Fell Horseman would be an okay wheel, but Glass Casket is the easy choice here. Then, boy, I don't really want a Vermin. I don't really want a Moment of Virtue. I guess another land? Yeah. I could run 2 of these. What is this anyway? A token for something? Jump in tokens. Another Neva if we want it. Leyline of the Void? No. Clothier's okay. Feed the Cauldron? I mean, I have a lot of enchantments. Not that many. My removal is... it's okay. I think I'm supposed to take a Feed the Cauldron here. Neva is whatever. But boy, having 2 of them... I'm taking the Neva, man. It's a signpost. How can it be bad? Got plenty of 2s. Give me this 3 that cares about enchantments, I guess. Now I'll take a Feed the Cauldron. Ooh, or a Light Blades? I think I need more ways to activate Bargain and not... more cards that say Bargain and fewer cards to like create stuff I can bargain away. So I want to get rid of like Princess Takes Flight. I want to have ways to cheaply blow up the Hopeful Vigils and so on. Break the Spell. Do you know what? I might actually do that. It's so bad. But I have a lot of things rewarding me for my enchantments dying, so... Killing opponent stuff, fine. Killing my stuff, fine. Taken by Nightmares, that's great news. This! Oh yeah, the Keep Guard. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Was that an 8th pick Ash, by the way? Wild. Okay, for my collection, I guess. I don't play Constructed, but might as well take the reprint slot, whatever that's called. How many packs are left? 3, 4? looks like we're not going to find any reason to run red. Even without red, this could be a playable land. If I could muster up the mana to activate it. Which obviously would be tough. But I do have these things that can fix. Like I could spend 4 mana on activating a land. I don't think that's a good enough reason to run a tap land, but it's not 100% insane. How did this wind up not in my played pack set? What? What? It is, I mean, it's here. Okay, it was like claiming I had more of them than I do for some reason. Weird. So what do I have that says bargain? Very, very little. Yeah, I'm glad I took the light blades. So the prophetic prism is going to be pretty bad since that its main purpose would be activating bargain. What enchantments do I have? A decent number. 0 roll card. It's not actually that many enchantments now I look at it, but that's fine. We have some heavy hitters, some all-stars. That was a creature curve. Ooh. Okay, you gotta go. Fell Horseman's not really much of anything, and there's our 40 cards. Okay. I thought we had more good cards than this, but... I guess away we go. Pardon me, just tabbing out while I queued. You heard the sound flicker. That's why, of course. Alright, I've got some 2-drops, and then maybe I can attack with them. It's not exactly the enchantment deck I thought I was building, in this hand at least. But it is a decent amount of tempo for the early game. Okay. Ooh, Impact Tremors Gruel. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna have some racing to do, and I don't expect to win that race. I think they're gonna have some pretty good heavy hitters, and I'm gonna be losing life every time something enters the battlefield, so... Okay, I mean, it's probably fine that they ramped here. I don't know, it means they get to 5 mana before I do. But they didn't do much this turn. Hopefully. Alright, I'll try it. What do you got? Nothing. Just throwing away a rat. Okay, a bluff? I accept. Well, opponent surely must be getting the idea that my deck has something to do with enchantments. They lose a life and I draw a card if I can get one into the graveyard. Pretty cool. Hopeless Vigil, or Hopeful Vigil or Hopeless Nightmare would both be nice. This is only creatures, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe we will win the race. This does pretty well at contesting their Gruel shenanigans. and makes food besides. What if I swung with everything? They could eat this and take 6? How happy with that would they be, I wonder? Go to 4. Then I get to play 5 mana worth of stuff. Which is probably... I can't play this, then this, then this. I don't have enough white. Okay, good. I stalled long enough that they gave up. Well, alright. I was a little pessimistic at the beginning of the game, I guess. But just playing on curve and attacking with your creatures, that was like most of the creatures in my deck. Got a little lucky there. White spells, creature spells, gruel spells. Alright, black spells. I'll take it. Any second now. Oh, we got one. It's face the rainbow, like taste the rainbow, but with your face? I wish I had a plains to get this down and the Hopeful Vigil, but this is good enough. Scry for plains? I don't really need a plains, though. Because I have plenty of 2-mana stuff to play. I want to wait and see if I draw another land or what before I play that. I still don't really need a plains, but it would be nice. I don't know whether a swamp would be nice or not, so I think I'm going to delay. Fairies with a cat. I don't want to make it easy for them to get the value out of this. Oh, wait, what? What is this? Okay, now I have to play this land. A swamp. I mean, it's not bad, right? Because it would let me play 2/2-drops. And this turn I can play the Hopeful Vigil. Yeah, okay. They could have been thinking about Spell Stutter there. I don't really mind if this gets Spell Stuttered. Quick Study, I guess? I don't know, maybe I should be attacking more, forcing them to use this, but I don't know that they actually have... Like... Okay. They might have been just thrilled to have a chance to spend their 2 mana on killing my 2/2, right? It's a little scary. I guess I'll just swing out here. See what happens. I might blow this up now. I don't know that playing any of this is that important. And this way they at least lose a life before this guy dies. I think it's fine. Jeez, it's all fucking white cards. Princess Takes Flight is pretty nice, though. What is it? Exile? Any creature. Yeah, that's a keep. I'm just casting one spell per turn for a while, it looks like. And then I really hope I get to Lightblade something. Water Wings? That would make Princess Takes Flight pretty bad. Who runs Water Wings, though? Yeah, just a mistake. This makes a food and then a wicked roll, yeah. Now, bargain, importantly, is a cost. So even if they counter the spell, I would still have paid the bargain and could lose this Princess Takes Flight forever so they don't get their creature back. This is the worst planes ever printed. It would be nice if I had the luxury of casting this before this goes to the graveyard, but I don't really. If opponent were really clever, they might consider not attacking. Because maybe I'm waiting to bargain Light Blades and they could deny it to me. I think that would be quite a tough call to make. Well, no, it is. I guess it is. Yeah, it's a 2-2. They don't mind the trade. Yeah, okay. Good. Actually, do I block first? See if they're going to pump it? I guess I'll try. Then if they do pump it and counter this, I guess I'm a little disappointed. Doesn't look like that's happening. Plains is still looking like a good card. I don't know, I'm starting to come around to the idea that them attacking, like, actually it would be correct to not attack in case I have Light Blades. Because if I don't, I'm in a bit of trouble. Like, and even if I do have Light Blades, like, I can blow up their creature, I guess, but only when it attacks, and, like, in the like, they, I don't know. I'm just sort of babbling at this point. 2/3. Okay, well, I'd like this 2/3 to be gone. I guess I'll put it in a casket. Because I was kind of telling myself, okay, if they're really so smart and they don't attack, and I don't get to use the light blades to kill their flyer, I can use the light blades to kill their flyer instead. It won't be so bad. But that would mean they would get to keep the 2/2 rat, right? It's a substantial cost. Right, and that rat is what... What happened to that rat anyway? Oh, I blew it up. But the 2/2 knight traded for their Sweet Tooth Witch. So, like, if they hadn't gone for that 2 damage attack, they'd still have a Sweet Tooth Witch, which seems like a pretty cool deal to me. So if I cast this, I can't activate that, right? But I guess that's fine. Swing first. Let's see what you're up to. I can pay for Spell Stutter. We're in good shape. I mean, it's 13 to 13, no cards to 2 cards, but my 2 cards are right here, right? About the same on card advantage and ahead on tempo. Rankle's Prank. Well, so much for that. It's pretty sad. Okay. Not eating the food. We have a couple bargain cards left. This might be a combat trick. Opponent will never know. They played a land. So what they have in hand is not a land, because Arena's holding up priority for them. Well, they thought about playing it, but didn't. Interesting, interesting. It seems to be a sorcery. It wasn't really holding up priority on our turn either. They have a sorcery that's not relevant here. I don't know what it could be, really. Put a Wicked Roll on something, maybe? No, that... Do I want this trade to go through? Maybe it's a combat trick, actually. That, like, they could aim at my creature, but chose not to because that's dumb, and but it was holding up priority for them anyway, in case they wanted to. No, because it didn't really hold up priority for them on my turn, I think. Yeah. That is a good one. Creature or enchantment card to my hand. Princess Takes Flight is pretty good. Is it a counterspell? No. could play a land. There's not really a compelling reason to, because I still can't keep this open. And I can't pay Spell Stutter anyway. This one. Oh, it's holding a priority for foods now, but... You know, I just realized I think I'm wrong about what happens if you let this go to stage 3, and then in response to the trigger, while it's still in the stack, you exile the thing. I think it would still know, right? The last known information, it would know what creature to unexile. So you do have to destroy this before it gets to tick 3, not like before it naturally sacrifices itself. Which is fine. I have break the spell. I plan to destroy it next turn. Nice. It was curiosity. That's what they didn't want to... The sorcery that they could have cast on my creature but didn't want to. And Diminisher Witch bargaining to curse one of my creatures. Doesn't work though, does it? I guess it does. You can block here. But no, I have a flyer. We have lethal, obviously. I just want to show opponent how much excess we have and cast more spells for my dailies. There you go. Demoralize them. Very rude of me, I'm sure. We both kind of ran out of gas at the same time on that one, and then I top decked better, you know. Can't take too much credit for that. Hopeless Nightmare into a 2-drop, and then I have a 4. Seems great. And this 4 actually can return the Hopeless Nightmare if I sack it on 3, so I've kind of got something to do every turn. Doesn't affect the board terribly much. But it does get some card advantage by ripping stuff out of their hand. Come on, Hamlet Glutton. Don't be greedy. Merry Bards, okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Probably not worth casting on turn 3. It's better to do this, so that I can get the trigger on this thing and also get it returned with Neva on curve. But we are going to empty that hand out, huh? I'm not worried about Light Blades. Not worried enough to not attack, I don't think. Okay. Swamp's good. This is not. Even the swamp is a little meh. But a 5th land is probably fine. I don't know, actually. I don't think I need either of these. Neva is, yeah. I only need a little bit of black. There's one anyway. Okay, so let's scry away any more lands, I think. Glad I didn't keep that swamp earlier, jeez. Okay, it's an aggressive card. You want to trade 2 life? Boros decks usually do, but you're not really in that kind of position right now. A swamp would have been better than this, it turns out, but... I could take flight with one of these guys and then get in. And then maybe next turn bargain this? After I get this effect? I think that makes sense. Cool. Boros enchantments somehow? No blocks. Whoa, wow. That is a lot of damage. Oh my god. That's what I get for not holding open this. Jeepers creepers. You gain flying, I guess, so everyone can get in. I do think racing them still makes sense. Wow, I'm not actually going to get to Hopeless Nightmare them. Jeez, okay, I'm a little afraid. Huh. Alright, let's push in. Keep trying to do damage. And you know what? Let's do this as well for 2 more. Because I need the light blades. Yeah, I might as well make him afraid of a black trick, right? I mean, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I get to scry 2. That I don't want. It's only 5 damage. You can't kill me. They actually can't kill me. I thought they would try. Oh man, now they get the creature back. Man. You got me on that one. Let's just do this, I think. And hold open light blades? It is just a land. Oh, right! It does 2 damage. Okay, I should have killed him. Instead of holding open light blades last turn. I just think about the discard effect, but it does shoot them for 2. I forgot that. Okay, well, bad player wins again. News at 11, I guess. More at 11? That was a hell of a hit, though. That they only attacked with one creature one time, and it did 14 damage. If they had bargained away their monstrous roll, it would have just done like 2 less damage, but they would have gained 12 with the lifelink. I think that would have been worth it. Looking great. I have a 1, a 2, this, yeah, okay, even better. Yeah, I want to play this before all the enchantments. It's not the same planes. I briefly thought it was, even though they look totally different. That I am not a fan of. Let's make it go away. Land is good, but I'd rather it were a swamp, because I need to cast a black spell every turn, preferably multiple. All my spells are black, so like a plains isn't really helping me, except specifically the 4th land for this. I'm hopeful I can do better than that. Make a food, huh? God, swamp would be so sick. Yes. I guess I could have swung here, bluffed something, but they would just block, so no point. Put a wicked roll on this creature, please. That's not bad. Kind of is, though, right? Yeah, it is bad. Great. And I guess we could attack here? But I think they'd be happy to block with this, daring me to use my combat trick, and then I'd be like, I don't have one, and then they'd be, okay, I attack with a 2-3, right? So I think it's just cast Neva. Witch's Vanity is 2 or less, right? Yeah, so I can't get the Financier or the Catapult with it right now. Or ever. But right now I can't get anything because these are the only 2 choices. No land, no play. Okay. I have 3 enchantments, so attacking with this is actually kind of cool. Also, this is an instant, so if they combat trick me too hard, I have that. I have 2 enchantments. I don't know why I said 3. Still good enough. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're doing 3 damage to that. Well, I can't really stop you. But I do need to pump this before that dies. Because I need it to be a 3/3, not a 2/2. Okay, I'm getting badly punished here. That's a good hit, I think. Oh, what if I had destroy target tapped creature? It's hopeless. Give up now. Oh, I should have played this pre-combat. Then this would have been a better trick. Oh. Boo, silly me. I'm happy playing out a 5th land. You know, it gives them permission to play a 4th, but whatever. I want to spend my mana. Well, I guess I know I'm not drawing a land next turn. I could have waited. Okay, Taken by Nightmares looks like the way to go here. What is the line? If I swing both, I can only make this a 3/3, so it doesn't really work. But I have a food I can bargain to the Light Blades if necessary. This threatens to become a 4/4. I think I can attack both, right? Maybe that's too brave. Maybe just this. It's got Menace. Okay. But now... Now I bargain killing this. And this turns into a 4/4. To kill your catapult. Great. I mean, sure. Neva, I assume. Joke's on you, I have another. Now, I don't actually have a way with Princess to like get rid of the Princess Takes Flight. Annoyingly. But I don't think I have to take flight on that, right? It just doesn't do anything. I think I'll eat the food. The stuff I'm going to bargain is not going to be foods. So let's just gain a little life. I have like only one source of bargain left in the deck, right? It's not going to happen. And, yeah, so... Alright. So the Witch's Vanity bonks this little rat. And of course I keep this. And then we just chill. I mean, drawing cards, I guess. But I don't mind some treasures, I think. Alright, they don't want cards anymore for some reason. I don't think I want the Nightmare so much as just this thing. Why did it leave up? God, it's so stupid. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just leave. Because if I was sacking the treasure, I get the color anyway. But like, it would be nice to threaten a. Yeah, I should have checked Auto Tapper there, of course. It didn't matter on this holding, but it could have with some other holding. I think it's just wrong, by the way, to hold up a grotto and a treasure instead of some other land and a treasure. Because with both of them, you have access to only one colorless, or one of any color. Okay. Hopeful Vigil is good. Still good. Princess takes flight on their 4/4, I think. It has haste, so it's a little bit. It would be nice to not have there be a turn when it returns, but I feel like I want to save this for some reason. Also, if I play this land, it gives them a treasure, but it means I can pump this up to be a 4/4, right? So I think that's fine. Take that in your face. I'm aware that's not like a common saying. Take that and in your face kind of mean the same thing. In this case, I actually intended to say them as I did, as like a, you know, I'm hitting you in the face. Take that in your face, right? Like, but I don't know. It's just kind of a funny that they are similar, but I don't know. A creature I control. This one. Was that 4-0? I'm unstoppable. Unable to be stopped. They tried to stop me. And they had to, like, develop a whole new branch of science. And in the end, they said, no, you can't do it. I don't know, man. Can 60. Nightmare on 1 into Celebrant on 3. It's too bad we're missing a 2-drop. Joke's on me, he's right there. This hand is now gone from good to insane. I wish one of these lands were a spell. I don't know, actually. Having 4 lands is kind of sick, actually. 2 Nevas is too many, but better too many than too few, I say. This guy's not going to do anything for a while. I'll happily trade it off, even though, like, this is a 2-1 and this is a 2-2. This threatens to become big eventually. If they're running it in the deck, they must have ways to activate it. So, sure, combat trick me, I guess. Oh, okay. Great. Alright, if we could stop drawing lands, that would be pretty cool. Seems pretty good, I think. Oh, I should have not played the Scry land because I'm doing this already. Ugh. Okay, the double black is a little tricky, actually. Yeah, I definitely should not have played this turn. It should have been a plains. This is really good. I can't cast it till 5, but I can cast it on 5. So I guess I'm happy enough with drawing these 2 for the next 2 turns. But I wish I had this still in hand and a plains on board, and then after I drew these 2, I could scry again. Ooh. I think Neva can wait. Because I don't actually have anything for her to pick up in the graveyard yet until I sack one of these. And next turn I just want to exile this thing. Fine. Before it gets too curious. Okay. At least I know I'm not getting countered. Oh, I could be, because their stuff is cheaper. But I wasn't. Okay, so this is what I would have seen while scrying. I would have seen one of these while scrying. I mean, I kind of want more land, but these cards are also both great. This one is a little slow, but I have this now, right? This? Yeah? Yeah? It feels pretty stupid to sit here with 2 Nevas and never cast either of them, but I think... Oh, no. Okay, but I have the Princess Takes Flight for next turn. Okay. Well, actually, I guess they were kind of drawing towards a counterspell. They could easily still counter this, and then I just get completely blown up. How we tap here... Isn't that just silly? Yeah, like that. Not that it's going to matter. Okay, thank goodness we got away with that. Now, I don't currently have a way to exile this, but at least I bought myself some time, and I can attack for 6. Or a way to get rid of this so that that stays gone, I should say. I guess I can pick this back up with Neva if I have to. I guess this one? I'm pretty sure they both get in for 5, so it doesn't really matter. A 5/5 or a 5/4, they could both double block. But the double block, no, they can't double block a 5/5 to kill it. Alright, let's go like this. Weirdly, I have to crack this now. Oh, it requires black. I see. Whoops. Draw it first, then scry, I think. I don't know. It would be nice to draw something I can play right now. Yeah, let's scry first and then draw. Light Blades is good. Planes is bad. Light Blades is insane. Okay, great. I mean, if they don't attack here, again, it's a good play, and I'm going to be sad. But it seems pretty tempting to attack, right? Maybe not? Oh, fuck! They got me again, man! Okay, well... Seven mana. Alright, let's go get that back. Cast it again at a later time. Oh, I don't have anything to bargain, do I? That is a problem. Maybe I needed to play this and exile that. Yes, that's what I was... But then I couldn't cast the Light Blades. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Take 7? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Casket. 3 or less? That's this. Okay. 8 mana. 2, 4, 7. Ward is 8. So, glass casket. Princess takes flight. It's got to be this one, right? Because I want to attack. Yes. No counter spells? Fine. Ooh, living on the edge there. Definitely made a mistake. Well, I don't know. Topping Light Blades seemed like a mistake. No, it was not playing Princess Takes Flight. I needed to take flight on their attendants. And then on the next turn, Light Blades the flyer. The 4/4, I mean. I was thinking I could like bargain the Light Blades to kill one of their guys, but I couldn't because I hadn't played Princess Takes Flight. NASA. The National Aerospace Agency. I've got a 1 and a 2. I guess that's definitely good enough. I also have a 4 and a 5 if I should happen to curve into those. They don't really play... I don't have any of the cool enchantments the deck is excited about, but... You know, curving out wins games. Opponent molds to 6, forest, and food. Huh, you don't see blue-green that often. I guess I could attack here. Seems harmless enough. Okay, calling my bluff. Good. You know what I should have done is put a stop in combat so I could bluff out Light Blades. And now, kind of by attacking, I've kind of just shown them I don't have Light Blades. It looks like a Vigil, right? Jeez. Okay. It's a problem. Twining Twins, what a card. Well, Ashiok's Reaper and this are going to have to draw us an answer. Bounces my token, sure. Put a Sorcerer roll on one of those? But you know, the Wolf makes it a kind of credible attacker. Just Sorcery Speed Monster roll. Wow, okay. Well, I could play the Scream Puff. But I think I need to crack this and find an answer right away. I won't be able to draw anything relevant, right? Because Candy Grapple, I won't have anything to bargain. Yeah, so I think I might as well get this out first and at least ping them for 1 when I do this. Take 5 again. Yeah, another big trampler. Let's see what we get. Lose life, draw, then scry. This gets me the deepest for my next turn. That works. Don't need a plains. This is fine. Oh, I do need a... No, 5 mana, because this is ward 1. So I can cast this and pay the ward 1. Yeah, creature seems fine. It's an instant, but I don't want to let them untap, so we'll just do it now. Ward 1. So there's a hopeful vigil in there. Oh my god, draw 3. And make a flyer. I can't deal with flyers, man. I mean, I can. I have several ways, but not at the moment. Okay. Run out the Neva and the other creature, I guess? Oh, this creature's probably better, right? So I get that scry. Still well behind, I think. What have you bounced? Another 2/2. Jeez, they just have 6/5s for days. They're not even attacking with their 1/1 that can't block. Okay. Scream Puff's a kind of fun attacker, but is it like that great? I don't know, just play all this out, I guess. Show them I'm empty-handed, though. They're just going to play a 6/5. I mean, I guess I can't help that. God, this thing's going to get fucking huge. I'm going to lose this game. Yeah, land for turn, tap out. We get to do a lot when an enchantment is put into the graveyard, though. Oh, speaking of, I think I'll scry in the upkeep here. They're still not attacking with the 1/1. Thank goodness. That. Scry 2, then draw, then scry 1 for my upcoming draw, I guess? Witch's Vanity kills the token. Or this! Okay, that's pretty good. Princess takes flight. That also kills the token. Okay. This one this turn, I guess? I don't have a way to bargain it away, so I think I need to use this just on the token. Another Neva is not very good right now. If they can remove Neva, I'll wish I had it back, but that's life. Good turn. What do I attack them with when the princess takes flight, pumps something? The screen puff is the obvious choice because it does the most damage and it makes food. But I think I need that as a blocker, no? I mean, I could throw these guys in the monstrosity at it, I guess. But then it's just so easy to get blown out by a combat trick like the this one. No. Obira's Attendance that gives -4, -0. I guess this also gets ruined by that, right? Okay, fair enough. There are green combat tricks to buff their stuff where this would work and these wouldn't. But I'm going to be faced with another choice very similar to that next turn anyway. So I think I might as well... No. Let's let it be the screen puff, because then at least these might get to go off before they get traded, maybe? I don't know. No trick. Good to know. Or at least not one that works well there. Candy Grapple is unbelievably good. Neva, you're attacking, please, I think. Yes. Oh, should have played us. I can pay for spell stutter. It's fine. This one, please. The 6/5. Oh my god, it's coming together. We're doing it, guys. The enchantments deck has enchantments. Take that. Take that in the face. We're not out of the woods yet or anything, but that was a very good couple of turns. Is that the first time I played Candy Grapple this draft? Oh my god! Ah! I told you we're not out of the woods yet. Well, I mean, I have 11 power worth of blockers. I guess that's what I have to do. Lose the whole board. $12 power if I activate this. But that doesn't let me throw any fewer creatures at it, so... They still got this damn otter sitting there. I'm not going to get the draw or the pings for when this dies. It's all very sad. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get this effect. Sure, I don't think this matters, but just in case. Still take 2. Lightblades is a good card, I think. Spooky. It's the damn Goose Mother. What am I supposed to do? They've just, like... They finally hit the payoff for all their ramp, as if a bunch of 6/5s were not enough. I don't know, they haven't even ramped much, just like for their slow deck. We are in the portion of the game where opponent is much happier than I am. Eat one food, I guess. The other one can go to Light Blades, maybe. Glass Casket, that's great. Hopeless Nightmare? That's bad. I mean, it pings for 2, actually. Puts a counter on this? Maybe I'm not so sad. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Jeez, I have been drawing really hot the last few turns. Now, do I bargain away the Wicked roll? This one, obviously. Because, like, the food is worth life. And this is worth damage, but we get this, like, she gets a counter anyway when this disappears? I get the Scry, which is wasted, but I don't think I'm ever getting the Scry anyway, right? So... yeah, I think I throw out the Wicked roll instead of the food. And I'm having second thoughts about keeping this, but... actually, it would get her up to 8, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's good. Or 7, enough to kill them. Yes, I accept. Yeah, get your 1/1. Okay. I mean, whatever they play, whatever they draw, they have to play it like now or next turn in response to this. A top. Wow, okay. That's scary. Maybe a big creature for next turn? They're not even going to sack... oh, don't forget, they... oh, right. They have a bunch of food to eat. Okay, that's a 5/4. Yikes. I don't think I can attack, eh? Oh, wait. Yeah, because I can only do 7 to them if I sack this. They can't eat food, but I can't kill them. So I guess I just pass. And we're back in the waiting phase, I guess. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands on the bottom. There's only 3 lands left in my 17 card deck, is that correct? Yeah, we might have some outs. Or not outs, but like some good hits. I think right now it's close. Neither one of us is crushing the other. I feel like I'm in a little bit more peril because they just need 1 removal spell and I lose the game. But I guess if I have like one enchantment I can put in the graveyard, they're in a lot of trouble. Let's try one, two first? Does it matter? I guess one, and then if it's a... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we have dealt with some heavy hitters here. Okay, good. Hitting a land. That's what you want off the 1. Because then the 2 gets 2 fresh cards. I don't know. In some sense, you want, like, an amazing hit to be what you get with the 1. Because then you know there's something amazing on top. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Hopeful Vigil's good. Break the Spell is not so good. Well, I mean, it lets me cycle the Hopeful Vigil more cheaply than just sacking it, right? Problem is, I already can cycle it, the Hopeful Vigil, so I guess we bottom this. And Hopeful Vigil's a good hit. Knight of Doves would be really great. He's in here somewhere, but I think he's too late. We don't want to go fishing for him anyway. Stockpiling Celebrant would be great to hit with the Hopeful Vigil as well. So they have 9 damage, right? Actually 11. If I attack, I just die. Well, no, I can make this thing, right? Alright, let's see what we're working with before I decide whether attacking this turn makes sense. Because remember, they're at 17. Yeah, I don't think attacking is likely to make sense, but... Right, because this is a 5-4, and that's a 5-4. So I could kill both of them, I guess. If they double blocked. And then I could chump this. Okay. So let's try Scry 1 first, as before. That's a good hit. It scries, it pumps, it pings them for 2. Is it a good hit, though? How important is pinging them for 2 when they're at 17? I think it's okay. I mean, most of the cards left in the deck are better than this. I think I need to attack this turn. Okay, those are better. They're just 2/3s, but I want creatures. So if I attack... They can double block, and then I'm reasonably happy. Or they can take 8 and eat some food, and then counterattack, but they only get in for like 10? Then I have a real crackback? I think I have to start doing something. I have creatures to follow up with. I mean, I don't know. This is a little bit brave, but... Sure. They didn't do it? Oh, it dies anyway. Sure. I thought they would have to eat a food, but I wasn't thinking. I was thinking not clearly. I was just like, okay, even if they eat a food, I can kill both of them. And I didn't think about, can they kill me without eating the food? And the answer was yes. So, okay. Okay. I have a Vigilant 2/2. It seems amazing right now. Yeah, get in there. It's a Vigilant 2/3. Yeah, get in there. Would have been better to draw these guys before all the Vigils and Nightmares, of course. Well, Would it be? The counters on Neva and the scrying were pretty cool. Now, obviously, I'm not very happy to see the Hamlet Glutton. I can triple block, and it only kills 2 of my creatures, but that's too many in my opinion. What do I even have left? A Knight of Dubs, a Celebrant, and the Neva, who's way at the bottom. So it's basically just Knight of Doves and Celebrant. And I don't think those can win. Unless they foolishly attack with these 6/6. Oh. Everything gets +3/+3 till end of turn? I mean, I guess I lose. They should have attacked last turn, to be honest. Deck? Are we decking them? No. I think I can concede. Alright, well, if they're going to go ahead and trigger it, I'll just let them kill me then. No. I mean, I guess I'm not dead. Oh, this has... It can't be blocked. Oh, okay. I'm, like, definitely quite dead then. This takes 10. Very funny. It's the Knight of Doves just in time. Well, we've been dead for quite a while now. Yeah, I mean, they just had so many big beaters. It was a miracle I was able to deal with them as long as I could, and then I just couldn't quite get to the point where my creature was big enough to kill them. Even though I went through all of Neva's gas. There just was not enough. I could have held her back and not attacked, and then they don't get the double trade. But that definitely would not have won the game. And I hoped that if I could like get rid of their whole board, then develop another creature, maybe I could win. And both at the time, using the information I had then and the information I have now, I know that I would not have won the game by just sitting back with Neva. Because they would just have 2 more creatures to pump up with Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. Foscaza. Sounds like an Italian insult. You Foscaza? I'll keep. No, don't play something. What do you hold up 1 black for? Rat out, I guess. Oh, makes this a pretty stupid play, doesn't it? Well, you got me. Yep. I knew that, too. I should have just... Should have just waited. Played nothing. It feels pretty bad, but I believe my read there, and I should have thought about what it meant. Which is that Minstrosity would be bad. It does turn on Candy Grapple. It's kind of nice. But obviously not nice enough to give them to like be worth what just happened, where I threw away my 2-drop. You're supposed to attack with the 1/1 as well, I think. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't even know what I want to kill here. It's all pretty decent. I guess the Ratter over... They all cost 2, huh? This one I can candy grapple one day, but that's true of all of them. I think it's the Ratter. Making me feel like quite a Fuscazo over there. A land, I mean, yeah, a land would be my best draw. I don't think we're getting crushed, but we're definitely getting out aggroed. We're behind. On the rat. Interesting. Wonder what that's all about. Oh, they just wanted something to bargain. Okay. Well, that's pretty sad. Getting counters on this creature was something I was very much looking forward to. I really needed a land there. I could grapple the Tangled Colony now, or the mouse now. I guess that's probably better than waiting till their turn to do it. One more turn, and I could have kept that creature alive with Candy Grapple bargaining the enchantment to give it a counter. Okay, well, Neva picking back up Vanity, I guess? To get rid of the mouse? Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, so I could have not played out the Monstrosity on 2, and then they wouldn't get the rat out on me. They might have just proactively ratted out since they had a ratter coming. Then I'd have had like a whole 2-drop. But there was never really a chance to do anything with it, right? I mean, I could have played it instead of Candy Grapple on the Tangled Colony, but I wouldn't. It's not like I had a shortage of cheap cards in my hand. I don't think that mistake was the problem. It was definitely a mistake, no question there. Well, was it? I don't know. I should have thought harder about it at least. That much was a mistake, doing it unthinkingly. Maybe, had I thought about it, I would have concluded that it's okay to let them rat out my 2-drop. A Heidberg? No, it's a V, not a Y. I don't know how to pronounce that. Havberg. A consonant cluster too powerful for my English tongue. Well, English-speaking American tongue. Uh, yeah. 3 draws for a land. I missed my 2-drop, but I do have Light Blades, which probably gets value. Maybe. And then I have some pretty cool stuff after that. Ginger Butt! He's here! Okay, well that's at least something I can Light Blades on turn 2. Knight of Doves might actually be insane. It's going to take a while to get all this stuff in the graveyard, though. I don't like that card either. I'll probably blow up the mouse if they swing with it rather than the Ginger Brute. No. I don't know. The discount's going to stop mattering in a sec. Still, one more land, or one more draw to hit that land I was asking for, right? Mary, why is this glowing? Oh, because it's discounted by the mouse, I see. Yeah, like I was saying, the mouse doesn't really matter. The discount doesn't matter much anymore. Oh, they've got this horrible card back that makes noise. Oh, I see. So I'm going to blow up the Ginger Brute, because that's something that in principle I might have trouble ever dealing with otherwise. I guess I could have blown this up and scryed to make sure I hit a land. I'm greeding out for Knight of Doves, I guess. Maybe I'm a bad player. Yeah, I think I am. Well, but like, break the spell on this is just better, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I need something to break the spell on, but it didn't have to be right now. Yeah, this is... Okay, I'm just bad. Give me a land, please. Great, I'll take them. Black first, I guess. Crescendo? Yes. Knight of Doves as a 1/3 is pretty good here, I think. He can block the mouse and start making 1/1s, maybe. Nope. Turns out he can't do anything. I'll take another 7, thank you. Ouch. Is there any way I can live in now? I don't think so. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I was too greedy not bargaining the Light Blades earlier for Scry. I failed to recognize, like, how important it was to hit a land. I think mostly I just forgot I could do it, because I didn't need to. Good work, Knight of Doves. Well, I guess that's going to do it. 5 wins, huh? Let's cast the big fun spell, I guess. Maybe they'll forget to attack? Nope. They had another crescendo anyway, jeez. Well, I mean, you could also argue that I made another Another play I could have made differently. Instead of playing the Knight of Dubs, hoping to block the mouse, I could have just candy grappled like the Merry Bards or something. And that's something they can't really undo by bouncing a creature. So like a bounce spell of theirs would be useless. And they're both about equally good against them playing another creature. So I don't know, maybe, but not sure. Definitely got run over. Kept a pretty good 2-lander. Didn't hit a 3rd land in time, but it was more my fault than it usually is. Alright, still a solid result. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.